Hey everyone, after a while it's electric news highlights again. Quick news about the electric car world. I'm sorry we didn't have news for 4 weeks, over a month or something like this. First was the IAA, then I had a week off. Woohoo! And last week I had the Polestar 4, but only for a week. I had to film a lot, and the Wednesday where I do usually film the electric news highlights, I was doing the long distance trip. This video is brought to you by EV Supply, accessories for your EV. They support a lot of different brands: Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, Cupra, Tesla and BMW. Use the link in the description below to get 10% on accessories. And they also have winter tires and rims, different designs and cheaper than at your car dealer. Use the other link to get free shipping within Germany and Austria, and contact the support to get better conditions for shipping for the EU. EV Supply. New BMW factory starts production. In Hungary, BMW has built a new, I don't know if they built one or if they bought one, but they have a new production facility, factory, I don't know the city right now, but there they will build the new Neue Klasse cars, and the first one is the BMW iX3. I saw it at the IAA, the Munich Motor Show. The numbers are very, very impressive. 800 volt system, the big battery, 111 kilowatt hours I think, but net capacity, 800 kilometers of WLTP range with an SUV all-wheel drive, which is really impressive, 400 kilowatt charging. The big battery in this package costs 70,000 euros. That's a lot of money, but you also get a lot of stuff, so I get it. But the series production, so the real customer cars production, starts in October in this factory. I can't wait to drive and test this car. Volkswagen Production Pause. Oh my god, in Zwickau, where the ID3, ID4, ID5, Q4 and the Cupra Born are produced, where Walter, my ID3 back in the day, came from, in October they will take a pause of production for around a week because of low demand. The same for the factory in Hanover for the ID bus. They're also making there the T7 multivan, ICE car, but this also will halt because of low demand. And then in the US, where they built the ID4 for the North American market, also in October will stop production, and they don't even know how long, because the demand is so low that they're waiting on the market. How are the orders for the car, if they will, when they will restart the production. Mercedes stops the EQB. If you want to order an EQB, you can't anymore. If you go to the Mercedes configurator, the EQB doesn't exist anymore. The cars that have been ordered in the last few weeks will still be produced, but then it's over, because in the beginning of 2026 the new GLB will come. It will be on the same platform as we've seen the CLA and the GLC, so it will be 800 volt battery system, better range, better charging, and better for long distance drives. Volvo EX90 model year 2026. Volvo has teased what the car will be. It will get an 800 volt battery system, which is amazing, and also a new CPU for the infotainment system, that it runs a bit smoother. The new battery will be amazing. If you have driven the EX90, it charges at an Ionity charger with around 200 kilowatt, and at the Tesla Supercharger it can charge with 250 kilowatts. It's 2 minutes faster, from 10 to 80%, 32 minutes to 30 minutes, and the new 800 volt battery system should be way better. We're expecting times at around 20 to 25 minutes. So it will be 5 to 10 minutes faster. That's a third of the time. It's really awesome for a car like this. And Volvo says 10 minutes for 250 kilometers of WLTP range, but that's always what is this, 10 to 50% or something for 10 minutes? Of course then it goes down. But I can't wait to test the car. Model year 2026, that's a great update. And this update should also be coming for the Polestar 3, the Polestar 4 and the Volvo ES90, the limousine sedan, also has the 800 volt battery system. Tesla cancels Cybertruck version. In the United States, Tesla Cybertruck is not selling very well. I think the production right now is around 250,000 cars a year, but the sales are very, very low because of many, many reasons. And they try to spice up the whole production numbers with a new version, only rear-wheel drive to get a cheaper Cybertruck into the configurator, but it's been cancelled now because almost nobody bought the car, which is sad. So Cybertruck rear-wheel drive can no longer be ordered, and the numbers will see how long Tesla is still hanging on to the Cybertruck, because production and everything costs money. You have to sell a certain amount of cars so it fits and you can make money. We'll see. Volkswagen ID Polo news. The motor has been named and it's called the APP 290, and when we take the name of the previous motor, this means the Newton meters of torque, 290 Newton meters of torque in the motor. What horsepower it will have exactly and the range and everything, we don't have exact numbers. We have a bit of news about the battery. So there will be an LFP battery with 38 kilowatt hours and an NMC battery with 56 kilowatt hours. The charging time is set to 25 minutes, 10 to 80% on both batteries, which give the small battery an average power from 10 to 80% of 64 kilowatt and the big battery 94 kilowatt. And this is way better than, for example, my ID3 had when it came out. It only had 100 kilowatt to like 23%, and then it went down. So, and it also took 30 minutes or more from 10 to 80%. German EV sales for August. I'm a bit late, I know. September numbers will come next week or a bit later maybe. But in Germany in August, 39,000 EVs have been went to the customer. That's 45% less than last year, which is a bit sad. Number one is the Volkswagen ID3. In the first 10 cars most sold EVs in August, 10 of those cars are from the MEB platform. The only cars are still German cars. It's the Mini and the BMW iX1. Charging cable theft in Germany and most likely in other countries as well. This is a big problem when at hyperchargers and other chargers people are stealing the cables. They just cut them off and they want them for the copper that's inside the car to sell the copper. It's a bit of money. I have seen an article that the copper in one cable is worth 40 euros. But what a big hassle for people who have to charge, and then of course a gigantic hassle for the charging provider who has to repair the charger. A repair costs around 5,000 to 8,000 euros. You need this new cable, you have to stop. Of course the charging doesn't work, someone has to go there, it's time, labor time and everything. It's really bad. ENBW has set a number that says in 2025, so in the last 9 months, on 120 locations, 750 charging cables have been stolen. That's just crazy. Of course, now a lot of companies come up with new systems. How can we do that? That the theft is not happening. Is it security? But everything costs money. It's still in the talks. Another system, what they're thinking of is more cooling and then less copper. That stealing the cable is not worth it because it's so little copper. You don't earn too much money with stealing the cable. That's one idea. And the last thing is the Tesla Multipass. Tesla has started in Netherlands and it wants to expand to other countries. The new Multipass in the app where Tesla drivers and other drivers can charge not only at Tesla Superchargers but at other locations as well. And so when you are a Tesla driver and you are a different charger, you can start it via the app and maybe even with your key card from your Tesla, which is a great idea. It would be so cool. The only problem is It looks like that the charging, what you have to pay for charging, is most likely different on what company the charging provider is and what location. So you have to check for the price always before that. It's not a set price when they say all DC chargers is 60 cents. No, it can be different on every location and every charging provider. Some news about the channel. Like I said, I just had the Polestar 4. It was picked up yesterday, and this Friday, today is Tuesday, I will pick up the BMW i5 xDrive 60 Touring, so the gigantic long car. I have to pick it up myself. BMW doesn't deliver, but that's okay, even though there's a holiday on Friday. And we'll test the car a bit for 2 weeks. Next Wednesday, so in 8 days, I will get the Ford Puma E-Tech for a day to test, and a week after that the Ford Capri from a local dealer. That's very nice to me, so can't wait to test those cars. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BetterLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below, and here on YouTube there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching, have a great day and take care. Bye!